Hi, I'm Jen, and this is
Aidyn.
And today we're going to make laundry detergent using just a few simple ingredients.
And you can make it at home if you want.
So the first thing we need is borax, right here. And the next thing we need is washing soda. We'll go into these in a little bit. And the third thing we need is soap. So all of these things you can buy at your local grocery store. I had a hard time finding the washing soda and the Fells naphtha soap, but you can also use Ivory if you have that. I ended up finding them at Trader Horn, so if you live in Western Pennsylvania and there's a Trader Horn, you can find that, or you probably find it at a hardware store or anything that sells laundry, you kind of not your run-of-the-mill laundry stuff. And the borax I got at Giant Eagle, but I also saw that at Trader Horn as well. So I think the total for the borax was around $3. The washing soda is $3.49, and the Fells naphtha soap is $1.19 at Trader Horn. So the recipe that we're going to be making today uses 1 bar of soap. So Aidyn, you want to open up the bar of soap? Okay.
I'll open up the bar.
And while she's doing that, I'm going to measure out the other ingredients that we need. And we need a 1/2 cup of borax. So I'm going to dump that into this measuring cup.
But you should always be careful around soap. If you get it on your hands, just don't get on your hands, because if you take a bath, you might hurt your eyes.
Okay, so you want to be careful not to touch it too much.
Yeah.
And then to the borax, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of the washing soda, so we'll just put it right in the same measuring cup. So we get a cup. Now, the washing soda is different than baking soda. Some people say you can use baking soda, but they are totally different chemicals. So you want to make sure that you just use the washing soda. That's probably the best thing.
But they can both hurt you.
They can both hurt you if you touch it. So
just like soap.
Okay, so what we're going to do is Aidyn here is going to help me out. And I'm going to use my food processor. Now, we want to grate the soap. So what Aidyn's going to do is, and I probably shouldn't have taken this apart, but I'm going to put this back on here. I'm using the shredder side of my food processor. I'll put that together. And you just drop this in the hole. Okay? And then you're going to hold this here. Hold it up here like this. Move this hand. Okay, so when we turn this on, it's going to grate the soap down into the food processor. So you ready?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, so that's pretty much grated. We have a little chunk up here, but we'll just throw that down inside. So there's our grated soap. Just stick that down in here. Okay, so once we have the soap grated, and it's all in the bowl there, we're going to add the chopping attachment or the grinding attachment. And I'm going to pour this in because it kicks up a lot of dust. This is our washing soda and our borax. And we're just going to pour that right down inside the food processor. Put the lid back on. And I saw this on another blog actually where, oops. I guess I'll just take it down in there enough, huh? Okay.
That's better.
So I'm going to put the lid back on.
What's that?
And I saw this on another blog that if you put a damp towel, this was just an old rag that I have, put it over top of the food processor while you're doing this, because it does kick up a lot of dust and you don't want to be breathing that in.
No.
So we're going to turn on the food processor again and we're going to watch it go. Push it that way.
This way?
No, this way, up here. So now that that's all ground up, I'm going to add a little bit of scent to the laundry soap. Now it smells kind of soapish. This is just some eucalyptus mint essential oil. And I'm going to let Aidyn put some drops of this down in here. You want to put that in the top right there? Just squeeze it out.
You can only do this when adults said you're loud.
Okay. You don't need a lot of it, just, you know, enough to make it smell nice. So we're going to turn back the food processor back on. Put the towel back on top. Now what should kids do now?
You said the kids should always cover their ears. They might hurt your ears, so let's shut them like this. Don't put them in, don't put 2 ears like in here because there's a drum in there that lets you talk and it lets you hear. So don't.
Okay, so cover your ears. Okay, we're going to turn it on again. Okay, I'm going to plug this just to be safe because we have little hands here. So then all you're going to want to do is find a container that you can store this in. You can keep it in an airtight container. It works just like any other laundry detergent, but you're going to need to use a lot less. About 2 tablespoons per load. If I can get this off. And I'm just going to keep mine in a used coffee can and attach a little scoop to it. So now that we have our laundry detergent made, we have it right here in this coffee can with a little scoop that came with my coffee pot that I don't use. It's about a tablespoon. You can use about a tablespoon per load, 1 to 2 tablespoons. This makes about 45 loads. So one thing to remember is that this is a low sudsing soap, so you won't see the bubbles in your washing machine like you would if you were going to use, say, Tide or something like that. It's low sudsing. It doesn't mean it's low cleaning. It's the agents in the soap that make it clean, not the bubbles. So hope you enjoyed watching our how-to make laundry detergent, and we're going to see about making some more. So bye!